Rhapsody, slay the spire, silent, let's go. No time to waste. I really, really, really desperately want to get into a run where I get to use expertise, the new version of expertise to its full potential. Transform, no. Random rare card, obtain 3 potions. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, that's a good opener. There's a boss there as well. No, Lizard Tail, if you would die, heal to 50% of your max HP. It only works once. It's gonna give me no benefit unless I'm bad. So, of course, that means it will give me a benefit at some point during this run. But, 3 damage already taken, well done me. Alright, I've got Strike, I've got Survivor, we're good. We're good. No, more strikes. Give me the strikes. Alright, expertise, low cost cards, remove all of the cost cards in my deck, get myself some defense, escape plan, slice, shivs, let's do it. Calculated gamble? Yeah. Yeah. Let's actually take a calculated gamble here. I don't want concentrate. Good, I didn't get it. I do want good instincts, though. Boom. I could take concentrate if I wanted to. Dodge and roll. Definitely don't want parasites. I'm going to match it up against something I've already seen. Storm of Steel. Do I want Storm of Steel? No, because if I use Storm of Steel, I'm still going to be drawing... Like, I'm not going to have expertise, right? So I can't empty my hand using Storm of Steel, then expertise to draw back up. So I don't want Storm of Steel. Alright. Let's keep going. I'll become cursed, because got a bunch of question marks, so relatively likely to hit a shop or an ability to remove. Oh, baby. Give me a shop. Yeah! Oh! Tincture! Footwork! Swift Strike! Panache! Oh, wow, because I'm going for the zero cost deck. Panache! Oh my god, okay, which of these do I take? It's an embarrassment of riches. So Tincture's amazing here because it means Calculated Gamble becomes discard your entire hand, deal 3 damage for every card discarded, draw a new hand, which is pretty ridiculous. So that makes this a discard build. I do need to remove Regret from my deck as well, so that's 75 tied up, so that's 375 pretty much already lost. Ugh. Yuck. That's not gonna work, right? I'd love to take Panache, but if I do take Tincture, I can't take Panache. So what's the only non-negotiable one here? It's Tincture, right? I have to take Tincture. But Panache is so good in a deck that's about to cost a bunch of, like, zeros. What if I ignore Tincture, take Panache, take Swift Strike, take a removal? Right? Because that's 303, and then I can take a removal. Yeah. As much as good as Tincture is, since I am going to be trying to empty out my hand and draw a bunch of new cards and just cast zero cost cards constantly, Panache is just non-negotiably good. Unfortunately, we're just short of still being able to take Footwork as well. I could try and take Setup, but I don't have any high-cost cards in my deck, so moving them doesn't really help me. My AoE is going to be Panache, so I'm not taking Dagger Spray, but I will take Block Potion, because I've got a boss up coming in just a little bit here. So I can upgrade this against 7 block for free, or deal 8 damage for free, or I've got Panache for deal 14 to all enemies. Since I've got a 0 cost, 0 cost, 0 cost, 0 cost, Panache is actually going to activate relatively commonly. I've also got a Neutralize in my deck as well, so... Alright, my next hand should just be able to play a 5 because I only had one of my 0-cost cards there. Strengthen my opponent twice here. Don't mind if I do. Got to get that extra 10 damage in, unfortunately. Okay, that's an 18. That's no good. 3. Yeah, I pretty much need to max out my defense every single time here. Because if this fight goes long enough for the fact that I'm enraging my opponent a bunch to matter, then I've already lost. Alright, it won't. Alright, and then Dagger Strike. Hell yeah. Imagine going up against the Sentinels with this. Snecko Skull. Alright, Poison just became a lot better. Infinite Blades gives me a free card pretty much every turn, so that's really good. I should upgrade Infinite Blades as well, so that it's always innate. Can no longer become weakened. Holy fuck. And now I just wait until I have both Panache and Infinite Blades up. Hopefully I get Panache next hand, and then the hand after I get all of my cards. This is really unfortunate. Really want Panache. There we go. And this will deal 14 damage right now. As well as exhaust itself from my deck, and I don't actually want to do my deck right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm fully defended. Well, almost fully defended. Footwork would have been amazing in this build as well, but I mean, come on. The 0-cost cards. Only 3 damage this turn, and it's very unlikely I actually take a significant amount of damage past this point. So I've taken 4 damage over the course of this, and then I'm just going to kill. Hell yeah! Okay, Flash of Steel. Flash of Steel is also going to be an amazing pickup, as well as Burst. So I should keep an eye out for those. Bottled Lightning. None of these actually I desperately want in my opening hand. Maybe Calculated Gamble so that I can dig for my my Panaches. Endless Agony is a 0-cost card. No, I'm not 1 away from removing another card from my deck. Oh, I can't afford Apotheosis, that is. Right. As much as Bouncing Flask is good, it's not good in this deck, right? It's good with Snecko Skull, but it's not good in the deck archetype we're going to be running. Madness would have been ridiculous. I might actually just save my money here, though. Yeah, because I've got another shop that I'm about to go to. Or I could skip that shop. Yeah, I'm going to skip that shop. Infinite Blades. Neutralize. Stab. Survivor. Can't be weakened. Tastes like excellent. Oh, Panache upgrade. I'm really pleased about this. Yeah, Endless Agony is going to be really handy with this as well. Deflect. Another 0-cost card. If I don't get Expertise soon, by the way, this is going to crumble. Because Panache is the only way this is actually, having any reasonable effect. Alright, well, I'm one card short of actually being able to do anything, so I'll just kill them both. Regen potion. I can't take prepared. It's actually not going to be good because it prepared costs a card because it is a card itself, and then it draws a card and discards a card. So it's not actually that great. It doesn't really pay for itself in a cycle. I can, however, just take another deflect. I'm going to drink that potion here because... Hey, we got the panache. I'm going to shuffle both of those Endless Agonies back in because they're going to make my panache way better. Unfortunately, against this enemy, I am going to be playing a bunch of my skills. And that is going to make the enemy deal some damage to me. I just have to accept that. Because I'm going to have to play those skills to make up the fifth card, rather, for panache. Okay, there's my fifth card again. Oh man, I might not be able to end this with my full regeneration. Ooh, 33 incoming damage, that's rough. Thankfully, we have enough zero-cost cards to kill. No! No! Okay, so episode 46 went live just recently. Look, that's how much of backlog I run. Episode 46 has just went live, and this is probably episode, I want to say, like 58. Alright. So, people were all like, yo, you didn't give, you disrespect the Dead Branch. You didn't give Dead Branch a chance. Look, I have had Dead Branch in a bunch of builds where I'm trying to do something super specific before, and it fucked me on a bunch of those builds. In a build where I'm going for value, or in a build where I can force myself to exhaust cards, like Corruption, or like True Grits and stuff like that, then sure, maybe Dead Branch is good. But the thing is, the majority of the card pool sucks. So to take a random card that is unupgraded, mind, if it gave you upgraded cards, this would be different, but they're unupgraded, and put them into your hand, and then shuffle them back into your deck, means that in a sustained fight, Dead Branch is making your deck worse. Not better. Sure, it gives you another card to your hand, but I'm trying to run an Expertise deck. I don't want to have a large hand. I want to play everything, play Expertise, and draw a new hand. No. I'm not taking it. You can't make me. Heal Hook would be nice if I had the ability to reliably trigger Weaken, but I don't. Okay. I don't have large hand size, so Calculated Gamble is actually not that good. I'm going to upgrade my Swift Strike, 3 extra damage. Plus, it's a card that I'm not going to remove from my deck, whereas the Strike I will. My only goal here is to get as close as I can to... There we go, Panache. And I've still got my Neutralize in the deck. I really want to draw that next turn. Shiv, flex, lock, lock. I'm going to shuffle both of those back in. Try and keep this Panache train running. Panache is how I'm going to deal almost all of my damage. Yeah, now you show up, Neutralize. Damn you. Thanks to those 2 deflects and the good instincts, we should actually be able to block most damage. Awesome. 14 damage a turn. The thing is, at the moment, it's 14 damage a turn, but it is going to get higher. I don't want to fill my entire deck with those Endless Agonies. I've still got one more in my deck, and it'll create 2. See? I don't want to fill my entire deck with them, because otherwise I'm actually going to dilute the blocks. The blocks that I need to keep myself alive here. I'll use 1. Could have gotten away with using 0 of them there, though. This is just an amazing... I'm so excited that I keep misclicking. No, I'm so excited not about the fact that I keep misclicking. I am so excited that I keep misclicking. Because of the excitement. 30 incoming damage, so I'm only going to have an 18 here? But with any reasonable amount of damage. In fact, Panache and the Shiv that I'm going to draw will almost create lethal by themselves. Wow, I'm just going to be short. Yikes. Thankfully, I'm still not dead this turn, and the Shiv that I draw will kill. I am going to need some card draw in this deck, definitely. I was hoping it would be Expertise, but it's still not shown up yet. Envenom's actually really good in this deck. Just because of Snecko Skull. Yeah. I don't need extra energy. That's not this deck. I might actually want Orrery just to give me as much chance to get Expertise as possible. Like, Astrolabe's okay. But I'd, what, be removing 3 strikes and then I won't have any strikes in my deck? Like, that's not a good idea. Alright, I'm going to take Orrery. Boom. Draw until you have 6 cards in hand. And then you upgrade it as draw until you have 8 cards in hand. Slice? None of those. Blade Dance. Hell yes. Super excited. Okay. Elite. Second elite. Second elite. This is probably a better second elite, unless I need a rest before it. But if I get to this point, I can decide then. And the best lead to there is from here. Beautiful. Calculate this gamble. Alright, well, Expertise to try and get my Panache, and I do. Beautiful. I'm gonna need more defense than anything else in this deck. In this fight. So I'm actually gonna blow both of my Spheric Guardians here. Spheric Guardians, my Endless Agonies, rather. Envenom's not gonna really do anything. So I'll go for the block. Especially because I'm going to find it harder and harder to block now that I'm frail. Ouch. Alright. Taking a lot of damage in this first fight, unfortunately. 12. Haven't really got a way to heal that back up. It is worth noting, though, I am going to be obscenely powerful against the elites on this floor, because they're typically AoE fights. No, none of those. Closest would be set up so that I can just put, like, Envenom back on top of my deck, but even then, not that great. 0 costs. Transform a card. I mean, I'm going to be removing these strikes from my deck as soon as possible, so I may as well transform it and give it a chance to be something. Fuck yes! That's amazing. That was ridiculous. It is such bollocks that we got that. Without Panache, we're probably not going to be able to kill these in time, by the way. Which also means we're going to take a lot of damage in this fight. If I could, I would have bombed that Mugger in the back line. Just taken him out, prevented the 7 incoming damage. Okay. Panache, Adrenaline. Okay, I already know how this one's gonna go. Uh-huh. Okay, you get 2, so it's 6 damage every single time I hit you with a shiv. So 6, 6, 6. And you've got 18 right now, so 1. Oh, right, of course, I forgot. Forgot about the AoE. Little expertise back up. There we go. That's the idea of the expertise. Exhaust my hand of pretty much everything that costs anything, and then expertise, and then play a bunch of free cards. I've been offered so many setups here. Setup when upgraded does cost 0, and it just puts a card back on top of your deck. If I had more expertises in this deck, I might be able to convince myself that that's a good idea. Unfortunately, Snecko here is literally the worst thing that I could face, so I'm going to drop a Dex Potion. With a bunch of 0-cost cards in my deck, all Snecko is going to do is guarantee that things cost me way more. Thankfully, that one wasn't so destructive. We only had an increase on those Endless Agonies. I could expertise for the card draw, try and get myself a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, sure. That was correct. Gave me the ability to fully defend myself as well as deal the extra 14. Tail Whip, unfortunately now we're vulnerable, so if you go for a big attack, we're not going to have really much of a response to that. Never mind, we've almost certainly got lethal. Boom! Oh my god, Blade Dance upgrade. Blade Dance upgrade is 1 energy to play 4 cards. As much as I wanted Backflip and I wanted the escape plan, Blade Dance upgrade is ridiculous. Nilari's Codex. I'm pretty sad about that. Alright, I'm gonna have to rest at like the first camp that gets available, offered to me rather. If I Blade Dance, I can actually try and draw further through my deck. Pretty good idea to have done that, I believe. And it's not really about the amount of damage I'd... Ooh. Maybe this has been changed so that it doesn't choose random cards. It chooses cards that work with your deck style. Like, I was skeptical of thinking that, but it's pretty weird that it gave me that. Alright, get me all the 0-cost cards, please. And then... And double defense. Completely protect myself. Hell yes. After Image actually works here. I don't know. This seems to be offering me things that actually kind of fit. And now you're all fucked. Yeah, none of those, though. You are boned, mister. That's going to be a buff. Please do a buff. Beautiful, you're doing a buff. I'm just going to let the AoE deal with the ones at the front. No, not going to put any of those in. Yeah, I'm going to let the AoE deal with the 2 at the front. I've just got to focus on that back line. Oh, fuck yes. This is lethal. This is, like, extreme lethal because of those Blade Dancers. I know I passed up in order to get the... in order to get the expertise, I passed up accuracy. The thing is, the expertise is going to draw me into way much more. As it's the whole point of the deck. The whole point of the deck was that I wanted the expertise in the opening hands. I wanted the expertise in the deck. So, even though I could get a little more damage on my shivs, it's far better, in my opinion, at the very least, to draw through my deck so that I can continually activate the panache. I can take Calculated Gamble again here. Yeah. I've actually been using... Despite Calculated Gamble losing me a card in my hand, I'm going to go for the safer bet. Yep. Despite Calculated Gamble losing me a card in my hand, it's kind of super effective. Oh, fuck. So here's the thing. If I offer a blue card, I full heal, and I desperately want a full heal right now. I think I offered my Calculated Gamble. Like, I know I just picked it up, but a full heal. I could offer a legendary card for 10 max HP as well as full heal, but the thing is, my 3 legendary cards are all pretty core to my strategy. So sure. Will heal me. Three rests on this side. Yeah. Warpaint upgraded Adrenaline. 3 rests so I can upgrade Lift 3 times. This deck is fucking insane. If I can get a footwork, I'm gonna go wild here. Okay. Next panache, beautiful. Venom, Swift Strike. I'm gonna defend, and then I'm gonna get the Calculated Gamble out of my deck, and yeah, it does draw. Beautiful. Another Adrenaline, hell yeah. So I only take 2 damage here, but I'm set up with all of my powers. Alright, well, it's Blade Dance time. I just have to make sure that some of these blades get through because they're poisoning when they do. I can prevent a lot of incoming damage if I... Firebomb. There you go. Another Adrenaline. I swear to God, it is giving me specific cards that fit with this deck. It has some synergy understanding, and it's giving me those. I swear it. As good as Dagger Spray is with Envenom, I don't want a card that costs 1 in my hand. I just don't. I want 0 cost cards so that I can go through my whole deck and then refill my hand. It's going to take me a while to set up my build against these guys, unfortunately. Which is going to be a real rough time for me. Two, 3. Nope. God, this is a lot of incoming damage. I still haven't got Panache up. I'm going to have to rest at my next camp, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to lift. Especially because I just got that weaken. I actually might now just be dead. Yeah, I think I'm dead. God damn it. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 on that 7 is not lethal. I do have to weaken you if I have any chance here. I'm very slightly still alive, I believe. Ugh. This is what I hate. There are certain fights that are checks in certain ways. Like... And also I didn't drop an Ash, but... There are certain fights that are a check in a certain way that it's like, okay, can you do this thing? Yes or no? Okay, if you can't, lose. Expertise to refill my hands. This is obviously what the entire idea of the deck was, to get turns like this. I just need to live until I can. I took 64 damage over the course of that fight, which, as you might imagine, not good. Predator upgraded is good, but it costs so much. I can't do it. I have to take Slice. Here I'm definitely going to have to rest as much as I want to lift. I'm probably going to have to rest at the next one as well. Between Vajra and 3 charges of Gerya, I could actually have like 3 strength here. 4 strength here, rather. Got no defense there. Got myself a little defense there. Unfortunately, still going to be taking a lot of damage. This is why footwork was so important earlier. Or would have been so important earlier if I had have gotten it. Okay, now we have defense here. Good. So I'm going to want to survive it to discard a card that costs energy. Now I'm fully defended. Expertise. No! Oh, that was obviously wrong. I should have played both of these before I expertised. I would have gotten more draw. Now that I have both Panache and Envenom up, I'm going to put a Blade Dance back in my deck. Okay. Rake. Thankfully doesn't weaken me. 24 incoming damage this turn. I do have to play both of those defenses. You're already dead, right? You're dead to the Panache. So my goal is now... just break my way through your armor. Nope. Take 3 damage here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rest at the next camp. If the final fight is up against the Collector, I'm fucked. I'm not. Okay. The champ still could pretty easily kill me. My defense just hasn't kept up at the same rate as everything else. Like, when I get ready, I just blow people up, but it takes so long to get ready. I would have loved to take Riddle with Holes, because at the end of these, Riddle with Holes is going to deal 8 damage 5 times. That's 40 damage for 2 energy. But can't really afford it right now. Let me use my strength upgrade. And here I'm actually just going to fully defend myself. In fact, I'm also going to burn Calculated Gamble out of my deck right now. Survivor drops the defend, and then it's just all damage. I'm putting Nightmare in my deck. I'm really hoping that it hits Panache. 22 incoming damage. Shit. And my... I'm frail as well. Oh. Should have upgraded Good Instincts more than Swift Strike. I don't need the damage as much as I need the block because Panache and the poison are dealing my damage. That's a mistake on my part. That's a strategic mistake. I definitely should have been focusing more on upgrading my defense and leaving my offense as is. I really don't see how we get out of this without taking 15 more damage. I'm going to burn both of the Endless Agonies out of my deck because I don't want them in there right now. Again, we're being debuffed here. Thankfully, it wasn't frail. It was just vulnerability. I don't want to play those defense, so I'm actually just going to play the expertise. Beautiful. It's unfortunate that it took that long to get those poisons. Both Panache and Envenom I really, really would have wanted a lot earlier than that. Do my highest damage attacks first. So that I can get as much poison through as possible. No! I'm used to clicking the middle of the screen. I thought I gave myself time there. Another reason I hate Nori's Codex. Huh. Yeah, another expertise. Unfortunately... No, they're not both in that deck. Good. Alright. You buff this turn. Unfortunately, this is a big swing turn as well. So if I don't kill you right now, I'm dead. There's no way I ever get to block enough damage to prevent myself from dying here, so I'm not going to drop that defend. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That was never working there. Damn it. I even rested twice. Oh! Lizard Tail! Oh, it's the biggest thing of all time! We did it! I forgot about the Lizard Tail! I was getting ready to go, okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do right? That kind of thing. Lizard Tail! I can't Snecko Eye. It actually might be Tiny House here. Wow. Drop an elixir, take a regen. Take a backflip. Need some dex upgrades somewhere. I desperately want to go to a shop. There's 2 rests over here and an extra elite. But this side also has an extra elite. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Fuck off! I hate Nilry's Codex so much! I'm gonna try and click at the edge of the screen because I can't stop myself from doing the clicking. I don't even know why I do that. I think it might have been for unfocusing, at some point in the past when that was a thing that happened. Choose a card to discard. Oh, thank you for the damage instantly. Well done. I'm not exactly desperate on taking that damage, so if I can play a bunch of cards without touching you at all... Yeah, then you die to the AoE. That's a lot of damage to take in the opening turn. Choke would be good, but... I'm putting him in the deck. That will just give me Red Mask. That's too much money to spend on Red Mask. Okay, I'm going to be in this for at least long enough to get all of the regen out of that. Okay, so that's Infinite Blades. I can Expertise to draw 3. Oh, okay. I Expertise. It draws 3. Then I calculated Gamble to draw 5. Beautiful. Gives me the greatest chance of digging to where I really want to be in this deck. Endless Agony, I don't really want to keep around right now. Do I take a Deflect, or is it just going to take up a space in my deck and make me sad? I'll take a Deflect. Okay. I need all the defensiveness available here. We'll backflip first, just in case we get... Blade Dance isn't actually amazing here, but I do want to drop the defend. Use the defend, rather. Actually, I'm going to energy so that I can choke this one. And then I'm going to try and kill you, thereby preventing the damage that you would do. And... I mean, it doesn't matter who I target with that one. I'm going to put another backflip in there. No one's defending this turn. Unfortunately, without Panache, I still can't really go off. There's Panache. Okay. Easy kill. I need more expertises in this deck, and I need to upgrade my expertise. Yeah, no, I can completely defend myself here. I just need to throw away a strike. Beautiful. No. Don't need any of those right now. Now that I've got the Envenom... Sorry, now that I've got the Envenom, now that I've got the Panache up, it's just about playing as many cards as possible. Backflip. Backflip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Cool. I knew I had the lethal there. I just wanted to kind of make my damage go in the correct directions. Slice Blast, sure. Infinite Blades. I've got better defensive cards in my deck. was really hoping to draw one there. Block 12. You still haven't constricted me. I'm really pleased about that, in fact. Envenom's going to be really, really powerful right now. Double deflect this. All out. Get that poison on. Fight's not going to go long enough that I want to draw that Infinite Blades. I need to cut a lot of cards out of my deck right now. It's too common that my bottom includes the Panache. That's far too important to have on the bottom of the deck. Alright, I should be able to kill this turn, though. Really? Panache still lower? Still lower? It's in my bottom 3. The card that I desperately need to make this build work. Bottom 3. Yeah, it makes sense. Dex is amazing. That Dex potion I really want to try and keep until the final fight, if at all possible. This is Dex. This is Dex here. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 3 damage. Is amazing. 3 attacks in a single turn gain a strength. I mean, it's good, but I need the oddly smooth stone. And I'll take the shuriken. We might actually be able to take out this boss. We might be able to. I'm obviously looking to upgrade expertise as soon as possible and get another one in the deck if possible. We can entirely block that, but we only have enough energy to... I mean, Choke is going to deal a bunch of damage this turn if I actually target the enemy with it. But that's not how I deal damage, is it? No, it's not. Actually going to drop Choke. Because Choke would deal 6 damage this turn. I had the overblock, of course. Yeah, it's my bad. I forgot that I had a good instincts of that hand. I saw Deflect, and I was like, oh, I only have 1 Deflect in this hand, and Survivor. So my discard choice was stupid. This has got to be Slice, right? Because I don't want to put Shiv back into my deck, because I want 0 costs here. Beautiful. I'll put 1 Riddle with Holes in my deck because it's going to get so much better over the course of this fight. So if I get a... And also it deals 10 poison damage with the Snecko Skull. It's worth noting. Just got this Slice. No, I should have discarded the Strike because I don't have enough energy to play everything here. Oh well. Panache obviously should have been first there. I fucked that up. But Panache wasn't going to trigger as soon as I did the wrong move at the start there. And because of the Sadistic, that's also 15 extra damage on the Riddle with Riddle there. I'm not killing you before your next phases, so... Guess I may as well. Unfortunately, the blurs are now going to be shuffled back into my deck. The blurs, sorry, the... Not blurs, the burns. Alright, we're fully defended this turn. Cloak and Dagger is some extra block. Alright. And I get to keep 8 of my defense for the next turn. I just hope I don't draw a bunch of burns here, because I could easily die right now. I'm still alive, but only just. I mean, the enemy's dead. It now just dies to its poison. I'm gonna need another rest soon. It's too easy. We do a ridiculous amount of damage when we deal damage, but before that, we die. I'm gonna take Cloak and Dagger because it's some more defensiveness. And again, I'm gonna rest. I'm so sad that I can't keep lifting here, but it's important to rest. This is gonna be rough as well. Unless I get like an early panache. Panache? Eh. Burst is actually ridiculous to put in this deck as well. Alright. Still taking some damage, but I should be able to clear out this field right now. Just with the panaches, all of the friends are going to die here. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I should have counted my damage there. I might have actually had enough with the chokes to... Yeah, I might have, with all of the chokes, had enough to kill the center line there as well, the Flame Bruiser. Kunai would be a ridiculous pickup. Kunai being the... Play 3 attacks in a single turn, you gain a dex rather than a strength. Strawberry was max HP by 7. Tiny House gave us just a bunch of consumables. Warpaint upgraded cards. The rest of them pretty self-explanatory. Get rid of the elixir, take a block potion. Take a Cloak and Dagger, definitely there. If you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Well, give me a card. I don't need damage as much as I need protection, so I don't want to dilute my deck with that slice. I'm leaving. No need to be greedy. Okay, the boss is not Time Eater. Whew, should have checked that earlier. And make sure that I'm fully defended. Dagger Spray actually has a significant place in this deck. In this deck for this match at least. Ugh, 4 days it's in there. Well, thanks for the bunch of damage that we're now going to take. Goddamn dazed. Okay, this is good. Souls of the Trade is good, but I want to drop Survivor there. So that I can expertise a full hand. Then 1, 2, 3. Another expertise, sure. Alrighty then. This should be fine, right? I should be able to kill one of you. Mm-hmm. Forgot that was going to kill both of you, and I was going to take a ridiculous amount of damage as a direct result of that. Damn. I'm not going to go for the other elite either. Lose strike, definitely out of those. This is going to have to be another rest. I'm so sad that I couldn't go. You're up, and I couldn't do much else, but I'm kind of just limping to the finishing line here. The deck size got super out of control. And I didn't get that many opportunities to remove cards, unfortunately. Okay, awesome. Definitely neutralize that one, and then we'll focus all of our damage on the most exposed. Expertise our whole hand back up. Defend and hit, and... Unfortunately, I'm exactly 1 energy away from being able to kill all of you. That said, my next hand should have 5 cards played, so we should be good. I take 2 damage here, unfortunately, though. Yeah, that's 5 playable cards. Awesome. Can't take those either. And this is another rest. I'm really sad about this. Could have all been so much better. It's frankly going to be a ridiculous thing if we actually succeed here. Expertise. And I'm going to calculate a gamble draw. Entirely new hand. Yes, Envenom's one of the cards I was really kind of hoping to get there. Alright. We actually managed to get a real good start there. We've got most of our powers active. That was an amazing opening draw. We drew through basically half of our deck there. And this deck is already going off. Yeah, we might actually kill Decker really soon as well. Alright. Alright, this is a fight. This is actually a fight. We have a fight on our hands. Despite the fact that we had to rest at like the last 8 camps, and we needed the Lizard Tail to save us from death, we have a fight. I'm gonna take the backflip. Guarantees that I've got draw in my next hand. Beautiful. Backliner is going to be dying. On the turn that it was planning to attack as well. Rough. That was a really unfortunate draw there. I've just lost almost all of my defense. Yeah, this is not going to be enough, is it? Damn. Just need a little more defense there. I'm so sad about that. Literally one more turn would have killed. At the rate that we were applying poison, the fact that most turns we were able to block most incoming damage, the fact that we had every single one of our powers down. That was a ridiculous draw. We shouldn't have gotten that far in that fight, in my opinion. We added too many cards into the deck and we had too few opportunities to remove cards from our deck. I might have... What were the things that I bought when I did buy? I bought the... Did I buy a relic? I thought I bought a relic. Didn't buy Snecko Skull. Didn't buy Bottled Lightning. And then that was the end of the first floor. What did I buy? I can't even remember. I bought Sadistic Nature, but that was way later. I bought Panache. And I think I bought Swift Strike. Or Good Instincts. And those were really, really good. They really, really helped us open that. And that's what got us through that first floor. But taking Footwork... Like, if I had have rejected removing a card and instead taken Footwork, I think we would have won here. Because we would have had that like, since we had so many blocks played in a turn, but they all had a small value, the extra decks would have just completely blown everything out of the water. Consider the fact that the Oddly Smooth Stone almost brought us to block parity with a lot of the enemies on the final floor, despite everything else. Also, if we had more opportunities, so it would have rolled on, right? We would have had more opportunities after that to block. We would have kept ourselves a little healthier, which would have meant we had to rest less often, which would have meant we had to had more opportunities to upgrade cards, and you can see how it snowballs in that way. Rough. Stuffed. Increase your max HP by 30 plus. I did not increase my max HP by 30 plus. I increased it by 12. Defeat an elite without taking a damage? Sure, yeah, I did that. Mystery Machine, traveled to 15 question mark rooms, pretty good. Accrued 1,000 gold, hell yeah. Almost 2,000. I wonder if there's a bonus for that. That's a high score for a run that didn't win. That would have been an amazing score for a run that did. For the moment, though, my name is Winner Rhapsody. The name of the game is being Slay the Spire. We kind of called our shot there, didn't we? A bunch of cheap cards and expertise, and then we got a bunch of cheap cards and expertise. At some point, we'll do that deck again, and we will play it correctly. Hopefully, you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully, we will see you next time. Josephina? Josephina? That's a name, right?